Whaq, are you good? It seems like you're projecting at this point, so I'm gonna try to keep this as tamed as possible, also known as me trying my best. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is a good film. You and I both know that. With its comedic jabs at the darkest realizations we have about the purpose of our lives, to its empathetic takes on how wars should be won. It becomes a surface-level representation of thoughts that we are too afraid to touch on for fear of truly being alone in this world. Which you would relate to, as someone who has no bitches. Then again, the reason you have no bitches is because you want to be Bo Burnham so bad that your room has managed to weebify the production design of Inside. Unfortunately, so has your mental health. Fact of the matter is, the nihilist perspective has always been present in a lot of media, and it comes from a place of how it's the easiest way to come to terms with the crippling anxiety that the end justifies the means, memento mori, and the other quotes about dying that every edgelord philosophy major likes to say. To which I say, in this very fitting context, one must imagine Sisyphus happy. In order for things to fall into place, they have to fall apart. What I'm trying to say is that once you're made aware of how we are the masters of our fates, the captains of our souls, we become unstoppable forces of nature, literally just trying to get by life as much as we can, the best that we can. So when I say I like this film, I'm coming from a place of how it's humbled my perspectives. Call me over-exaggerating, but when you came from a Jobu phase of trying to destroy yourself just because you believed nothing matters, it sinks deep into your chest. You look for the nearest thing to fill the void inside of you, whether it's your savior complex, which tries to salvage the broken, or my internalized anger manifesting in the things that I can't change. At the end, we are both just very lonely, with different coping mechanisms that make the feeling even worse. But eventually, you see the point to people like Waymond Wang, how kindness perseveres even when it isn't our first instinct, how revolutionaries win the wars when their enemies refuse to shoot and just choose to go home. You gain the strength to close your eyes, raise your hands, and exclaim to the universe, "Holy shit! Nothing matters!" Because when the nothing is all we have left, and we have to try to come to terms with it, we don't have to ruin ourselves just to feel something. Sometimes, the best kind of rebellion is self-preservation. Yeah, Mitski reference. I know. Shout out to my girl, she was part of the soundtrack. When time is of the essence and life is filled with existential dread, in this terrifying world, all we have are the connections that we make. I know. It's typical of me to make a BoJack reference. That's why, despite alternate universes, we make the most out of what we have right now with the people we choose to be living it with. Because if we have the people closest to us by our side when we're at the edge of the void, we can be able to laugh at the face of inevitability, say, it's just another Tuesday, and admit that we have not yet lived life long enough to go all sad boy over it. So yes, death, in the grand scheme of things, will eventually take away everything we built. Everywhere will be a resting place, and it will all happen all at once. But the great trainer Maria Rilke once said, "Let everything happen to you. Beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final." I'll play nice. I'll leave you with a quote from Jojo Rabbit. See you real soon, buddy.
I'm trying to be happy.